Right everyone, it's time to pot up the giant onions. I've just tipped them out the compost and just to look, beautiful white roots. Perfect. Just before them coming to the bottom as well. Lovely roots all the way around. Now we've already done the cell trays, so they've already been put all the compost in and they've been well soaked in a water tray and been left to drain off a bit. Right. In there we've got clover potting, the gold and white bag, mixed with just a sprinkle of Nutrimate and a sprinkle of Umate, which is this stuff. Right, all mixed in. We've just added perlite, and while I was soaking the um, the trays, I just put a capful of liquid seaweed in the water tray with the water. So all these have now got liquid seaweed in what's holding in together. So it's always a good start for the seedlings to get a good start on. Now these are my Alan Davidson's Heavy Onion that we've done really well with last year, and these were set away on the 24th of October, which is like I always started every year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I normally do, and then I should get on with it, and then I'll show you me doing a few of the Alcy onions, is Keith Foster's onion, and yeah, and then we'll do that for partly as my own growing and for the Alcyonian challenge that Pete's Cornish Gardens kindly setting up yet again. So the best thing to do when you got them in like that, just break them apart, slow, slowly does it. And what you're trying to do now is try and pick your best seedlings. Now, it's if you're going to ask me, how do you know what's the best seedling? Well, nobody knows really. You just pick what you think is the best seedling, and then the only way you'll know is when you've potted it up, because you think one's a good seedling, and next minute when you've potted it up and it grows slow compared to some others, so you never actually know what's a good seedling. So I try and keep the seed case on as much as possible, and then what we do, we've got a little bowl of water here with some liquid seaweed in, and we just soak the roots in there, and by the time we've come to pot them up, at least the roots have had a little bit of seaweed on their bare roots, so it's always good. So, so while I'm picking these seedlings out, we'll come back in a bit. I mean, that's good roots. Like I said to you on the last one, that's where I like to see where the first true leaf's well established, so I know where to pot it up to, which is about there. And it's got a good set of roots. So what I'll do, I'll put the seedlings out and I'll come back when we're potting them up. See you in a bit. So we come to pot them up now. They've been soaking in the seaweed for a little, about 30 seconds or so, as normal. Just soaking them in. So that's doing that. And now we come to start placing them in. So there we go. Lovely little onion seedling. I don't really consider this perfect, but just make a little hole with the big end of the dibber. Place your roots in. Place all your roots in. Just a little compost to fill the hole in. and then just firm around. Now, I did have the lights off for a few hours today, um, because I sprayed them with S&B Invigorator. And like I said to you in the last one, don't spray if you got your lights on. Spray them well, turn them off for a few hours, let them take it up, let them dry in, and then switch your lights back on. Because you don't want to burn them, and you will do that if you don't switch them off. I've been having lots of good comments, and I appreciate them all. Anything you want to know and I can help you with, I'll honestly do my best to try and do that. But most of it, what I tell you, is just past experience, really, on how many failed attempts I've had. And then you'll have a good season, then some other seasons you wow, and not much you can do about it, really. But even though you always try and better yourself every year, try and stick to the equation that whatever works, don't change it. Because I've learnt that a lot. Just because you think, oh, that might be a better way, you got to think, actually, is it? So always stick to what works. But don't get me wrong, don't be scared to try something new. Just do it on a separate thing if you can, and try it there, and then you'll know if it works or not. Just keep going through, potting them up. So I'll do this one, and then I'll carry on doing the rest. And then when we come to the Alsay onions, I'll show you me doing them just for a part of that competition. And then we'll see the final finish when I've done them all. This is just basically to show you what I'm getting on with at the moment. Call it anything really, it's just putting a seedling in a tray. Take your time, that's what I always do. Don't rush it, no need to. Lovely set of roots. And we'll keep you updated on these every now and then as you see them progress. And then we'll show you what we do to each stage. Because as we start potting on, we'll be starting adding Johnniness. And that's just slowly to get the soil content up. And then it'll be 50-50 by the time you get them into the last pot, which is an 8-inch big round pot for me. Some of the giant onion growing lads, they grow in 10-litre pots and rose buckets when they plant out. Because the bigger you plant you get, the bigger your onion. But the only downside, the bigger you plant you get, and you got nowhere to go with it, and then you're in trouble. See, so most of the big lads they plant out in February, but you have to heat it and light it. Where I plant out in mid to late April, and then you're not going to get really massive bulbs. You can get to 13, maybe £14, but to get to the 18s and 19s and 16s, they've already got 2 months or so head on you of growth, and obviously you're not going to get that back. So, but as long as you're happy getting what you get, and then just improve on yourself each year, on weight wise, there's nothing to be better than happy about that. So, 2 more. Push it in. Just make sure you put all the root in, it'll find its own way back down. Bam it all in around. And then what you'll find when you put them on, you've done it like this, and you put them back under the lights. Sometimes they'll flag down a bit, but within a few hours they'll be coming back to what they was. It's just the initial transplant happens with most seedlings. Even flowers, the initial transplant, they have a slight shock, but they'll be okay. Right. So always, once you've got them in, give it a tap, and that'll settle it. And there you go, 12 giant onion seedlings ready to go under the lights. I'll carry on now, get the rest done, and we'll come back. So we're back. I said we come back when we come to do the outside ones, and as you can see, I put Keith Foster's heavy onion, and we go to the 2 trays. Now, what I have found compared to my own Alan Davidson's heavy onion, that you take up the same root structure. Why? That's something I don't know. Everything's basically the same, set off at the same time. So, but we'll see. We'll see how they get on. We can't knock it yet. I have grown them in the past, and I have known it to be a slow grower to start off with. But we'll see. As you can see, it's not the same as the other one, but they'll get the chance. I have known the Alsonian grow slow, but hopefully the end result can be just as good. I don't know why really some of the onion seedlings grow slower than others. Could be the variety. Could be many things. I mean, that looks good, but compared to the other root system, it's not quite there, and it ain't so thick as a seedling, and the seedlings ain't so long, nor the seed leaves. So, but yet again, we'll see. I have grown them in the past, and I've had some decent bulbs off them. Nothing over £10 yet, but we'll give them another go. And it's for the Alcyon challenge anyway, so we've got to do some. Same way, been soaking in the seaweed. Pop them in. Just the same. Oh, I'm nearly there now, finishing the tray. And what I'll do, finish this one, pick the last set of seedlings out. It's only a short video, this one. Just to see the part of me pricking them out and where we're going. If there are any questions, please ask me in the comments. Message me on Facebook. So, any questions, just ask. Last one for this tray. Right, couple of taps. That one's ready for under the lights. Right, we'll come back when I've finished and see how they look.